Hi guys, it's Nick and Kim from ShopXtreme, and we're here with yet another product review. Today we've got a couple of solar chargers, and basically what they are is it's an internal battery with a solar cell attached to it that charges it. So as you can see, we've got two of them here. This one is about the size of a small flip phone, and it's got a couple solar cells in here that will charge the battery. It's about 2 ounces, just about, and this one is a slightly larger version. It weighs in around 3 ounces, and this one houses an internal battery with 1,000 milliamp hour rating, and this one is a 2,600 milliamp hour battery. They both come with a USB charger, a USB cable, and a number of connectors, as you can see here, that fit a good range of very popular cell phones and other devices. But basically, you don't really have to worry if none of these will fit your phone or whatever device you're charging with it, because as long as you have a data cable that you would use to charge your device by plugging it into the computer, you can attach it to the USB port right here. So Kim and I thought that these were really interesting and really nifty products because they're right in time for summer, and they can be used in addition to being used for a large variety of products. They can also be used in a wide variety of situations.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We were brainstorming some ideas, but just to start off, I use mine in my car. I mounted it on my dashboard, and basically whenever I get in the car, I just sit down and plug in my phone as soon as I get into the car. And that way, it's always charging. It's always at least staying at the whatever charge it's at. And the good thing about it is that while it's charging the phone, it's also charging the internal battery as well, because it's basically like a power bank.
Yeah.
You can take anywhere you go.
Exactly. We thought it would be. We thought it's just a nifty thing to have, especially now for the summer, for just everything very summerish. I mean, we talked about beaches, the traveling, the camping, just all the outdoor events. I mean, just any scenario where you're in and you need to charge something. It could be your phone, your GPS, the portable game systems.
Yeah.
Numerous devices.
Yeah, we were thinking. We were just thinking of scenarios. For instance, you might go to the beach. People go to the beach for like the entire day, and of course on the beach you don't have a plug to charge your phone or your iPod or what have you, or in the car on road trips.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And some older cars, I know some older cars that I've had, they don't have a working cigarette lighter. So charging whatever device you're using in the car with a cigarette lighter isn't an option for you. So these two are really useful for that sort of a scenario.
And actually, what's funny about this whole review thing is that earlier today we had somebody in the perfect scenario. The cigarette car lighter didn't work. And they needed, the GPS was dying. No, it was dead, if I'm correct, right? Yeah. It was dead, and they just needed something. They came in here, we gave him one of these. He used it for 3 hours. He came back, great reviews. I mean, it worked. It worked very well.
Yeah, and he was very satisfied with it.
Very satisfied, yeah.
So, just to give you an idea of how it works, we've got one of the phones from the office right here. And as you can see, it's just HTC Hero. And you'll see as soon as you plug it in, it lights up. And basically, it picks up on any level of sunlight that there is. It'll take about 10 to 12 hours for each of these to charge the internal battery fully on solar power alone. But the great thing about them is that they also can be charged by plugging them into the wall. And while they don't come with AC adapters, we do have some bundles that we'll be putting onto the site that will include AC adapters, like these ones, that have a USB port in them. And with it will come a decent-sized wire that has a mini USB connector on one end and the USB connector on the other end. So you just plug the USB cable into the AC adapter and also into solar charger, and you can plug this into the wall, and it will charge in 4
to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
Which is good because I mean you don't just get it thinking, oh, it's the sun, I need to have the sun. Actually, even when it's off season, it's winter time, you charge it at home, you take it with you anywhere you go. We thought it's good for when you have unreliable power source. You're out camping, you're out somewhere where you're iffy about electricity or anything like that.
Yeah, the boonies or wherever you're going for a vacation or something like that. If there's not a reliable power source or any power source.
Oh, you know what I actually thought about? When you're traveling internationally.
Yeah.
You go traveling, and we actually have a lot of people that call here. They're like, "Oh, we need something with a European adapter."
Yeah.
You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the AC adapters. And that brings up another interesting point: is that sometimes when you go to like the airport, or I know even amusement parks, they do this too. They'll charge you for basically the privilege of using their socket, their wall socket.
Oh,
so you won't ever be in that situation ever again. You won't have to pay to get electricity that you can easily get from sunlight, or that you can carry with you. These you can basically charge these fully and then take them wherever you go, and use them as basically like an extended battery for your device. And just to give you an idea, this one has like I said before, a 1,000 milliamp hour internal battery, and it will charge an iPhone battery about 3/4 of the way. And this one is a 2,600 milliamp hour battery, and it will charge an iPhone battery almost 2 times over on a full charge. So, if you charge this fully and you take it on a trip, you can use your iPhone or whatever until it is completely dead, and then you can charge it fully, then use it again till it's completely dead, and then you can charge it basically all the way back up to full power.
I think what's awesome about it is also it's a great gift idea. If you have that one avid family member or friend that's always traveling, you see them always have a lot of things, this would be perfect. I mean, if I'm a traveler and they give me one of these things, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You could almost call it universal charger as long as you have the data cable, which just about every electronic device, I haven't received or bought an electronic device in years. It doesn't come with a data cable.
Yeah, so a USB cable of some sort, yeah. And to top it off, if somebody in your family is very environmentally conscious, it's hard to get more environmentally friendly than a solar charger.
And very easy to use. I mean, you could give this somebody who maybe lives on a farm, likes to go hunting. Yeah. No cables. It's very easy to use. I mean, there's no way.
Any situation where there isn't a readily available power source, a plug or what have you. And actually, in addition to MP3 players, phones, digital cameras, also GPS.
GPSs, portable game systems. I mean, you go, like we said, once they get to the trips, you go on your trip, maybe you have your friends in the back, they're reading their ebook's dying, give them one of those. The kids are complaining, their game system's dying, give them one of those. I mean, I feel like sometimes you can never have enough of a portable power supply.
Yeah, and it works for both the popular ones and whatever sort of ebooks you have. The Nook, it works for the Nook well. Yeah. Works for the Kindle just as well. Works perfectly. And we actually have a couple products here that work using USB charging technology. For instance, these are a couple of AA batteries that are rechargeable, and you recharge them just by putting it into this silver charger, and you plug it into the computer, and it will charge the batteries up for you. Just to give you an example, if you look, all the lights turn on, meaning that it's actually charging the batteries. And one thing to keep in mind is that it's not a sort of device that you can either charge up or charge your device. While you're charging whatever device that you've plugged into it, it's also simultaneously adding charge to the internal battery. Mm-hmm. So even in situations where there's not a lot of light, it'll still be working constantly to keep whatever you plug into it charged. Mm-hmm. And just another idea, if say you lost your data cable, you think this is good, but you don't have data cable and these don't fit. We have also a universal cable that has a number of connectors that work well with a wide range of popular electronic devices, phones, MP3 players, what have you. And if you're a little bit more distinguishing in your tastes, we have a pink one, for the ladies maybe, or guys. And we
said a great gift idea.
Yeah, like we said, a great gift idea. And it also comes in silver and blue. And you can find links to all of these products in the details below. And you can contact us using the number that we'll put in the description. And also, if you have any ideas or comments or questions, like we said, feel free to call us.
Absolutely.
We're on Facebook and Twitter.
Yep.
Or you can just comment
Call us, send us emails. We're very avid on customer satisfaction, and we like to know the good and the bad about our devices.
Yeah.
And even if you're an average solar charger user, tips, whatever, we're all for stuff like that. And
we welcome all sorts of feedback. And
also, if you're interested and you want maybe a bigger charger or something a little different, give us a call. We're always willing to work with you, get you whatever you need, and just
Yeah, we try to make sure that we satisfy the customer's needs. So what you guys have to say is very important to us. So feel free to reach out to us and contact us in any way that's easy for you. And thanks for watching. Keep tuning in, and see you soon.
Bye.